Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to go through the updated invasion teams that you can run a one-size-fit-all team for both the multi-targets as well as the boss. This is going to be the team lineup and I've done a lot of testing. We're going to show the battles in action right now. So here we have the team formation. So it is going to be Ravion being buffed up by Sonya, and also Shamira buffed by Sonya, Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, Shamira on the Stellar Bond, Valar behind Pink Twin with the Aerostorm spell. It's a very effective team. There'll be a formation ID if you want to copy it down as well. And like I said, it's working for these 5 enemies or even bosses, and it's effective for both. And I wanted to come up with a team like that because I know you don't like to swap back and forth when you're facing a boss, when you're facing these enemies. And really, this one overall is really solid for both. So for this one, of course, Shamira is your major damage. She's going to deal great AoE damage even with all of these minions, and Sonya's going to further buff up her as well as Ravion. Ravion's going to buff up Shamira further, and you have Aerostorm, which is definitely the best artifact for damage output, and that's why we're going to be running that. So you're seeing it here on these minions. Like, I think this one is actually a little bit more of the challenging one because you have the 2 enemies who are a little bit slightly stronger in the front and they can recover some health, but we're probably going to finish off the enemies in the back. And as you see here, we're going to get like even over 70%. We're down to 27 lives left and we started at 100. We might even be able to nuke off that backline target, and then you go for this one. Valar is really good because their stat steal buff is going to just help you deal good AoE damage as well as single target damage. And if you look at that overall, this is a really solid score. 2,216 million for the multi-targets. Now let's go ahead and try to find a boss here and show you it onto the boss as well. Now there's gonna be an alternative version if you don't have Ravion, and I'm gonna show you that, but first we're just gonna attack this into the boss and you're gonna see it in action. Again, is good for bosses because Shamira is still great for single target damage, and the whole comp is just buffing Shamira up as much as you possibly can with Sonya buffs, with Ravion buffs, and then also Valar's stat steal buff. And then also Valar's debuff onto the boss to increase your damage output. So that's basically the whole reason here. And it's like a no Rainier team. And even though, I mean, you could probably min-max things for a boss specifically and try to use some different heroes. I did testing and this one comes really close to other teams. You're going to see it right now. We're attacking 100% health boss, and we're going to see how much we can take him down with this team. Now, if you don't have Ravion, you can replace Ravion for Bonnie. And I'm going to show you that team as an example as well. And again, it can work for bosses or it can work for multi-targets. For both of them, it's going to be pretty effective. So you're seeing it here. I don't know if there's a difficulty level like difference for these bosses. Because on some bosses I face, I'm able to get 70% of their health. Here, I'm going to get around 50% of this basically health. But it's still a solid team. So let's go ahead and attack this other multi-target team, and I can show you the other option, which is going to be with Bonnie. So here we have with Bonnie, it's a no Ravion team. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. Sonya buffing up Bonnie, and then the Shamira. And then you're going to have Shamira on the Stellar Bond, and then Valar behind the Pink Twin with the Aerostorm spell. And yeah, so this is also going to be good. This is good for multi-target and is good for bossing, because for multi-target, you're going to have Bonnie for AoE damage, and she also increases magical damage onto all enemy targets after her debuff is spread. And for boss content, again, you have her debuff from her Supreme Plus skill, which causes the target to take bonus damage from magical sources, and that's going to power up Shamira's damage output a bit as well. So this will not be as good as the Ravion team option, but it should still do pretty well, and this is obviously more free-to-play friendly. Valar can work at low ascension. Obviously, if she's higher, it'll be better, and Bonnie is a hero a lot of people have built up, so that's why this is going to be a good budget, basically replacement option, and there'll be a formation ID if you want to copy this one down rather than the Ravion team. But you're seeing it here. We're going to get a lot of this cleared on these multi-target stages. It's just really for the boss specifically. You know, we only got 50% of the bosses held, but like, honestly, that should be enough, and then you have a couple of people to finish it off, and then you don't have to switch teams around so much. So overall, I think these are probably some really solid teams that you can run and hopefully do well with. If you have any other tips, you can feel free to share them in the comment section, but I just wanted to make an updated video of this. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Hopefully it's helpful. If you're not already a member of my AFK Journey Discord server, please join that. There is a link to that in the description of this video. Also, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.